Fever. Sounds scary, doesn't it? But what if I told you it's actually your body's natural superhero move? Stick with me while I bust some myths and explain what's really going on when your temperature spikes. First things first, what is a fever? Technically, it's when your core body temperature rises above its usual set point, which is about 37 degrees Celsius, give or take half a degree. But that number isn't set in stone. Your temperature can fluctuate during the day, lower in the morning, higher in the evening, and even things like exercise can push it up. Now, let's talk about the big boss in charge of your temperature, the hypothalamus. It's a tiny spot in your brain, but it acts like mission control for your body's thermostat. The hypothalamus gets real-time updates from thermoreceptors scattered throughout your skin and deeper inside, like the spinal cord and even itself. But what actually causes a fever? Enter the pyrogens. Fancy word, I know. Pyrogens are basically fever-inducing agents. Some come from inside your body, like certain immune system chemicals called interleukins and tumor necrosis factor alpha. Others hitch a ride from the outside, like parts of germs that sneak in. These troublemakers tell the hypothalamus to crank up the heat. Here's how it works. Pyrogens trigger an enzyme called cyclooxygenase. This enzyme helps produce prostaglandin E2, a signal that tells your body, "Oi, it's time to raise the temperature." Prostaglandin E2 then ramps up another messenger called cyclic AMP. Think of it as flipping 3 switches. First, your blood vessels narrow to keep heat in. Second, you start shivering to create more warmth. And third, your cells speed up their metabolism, adding even more heat to the system. All of this is your body's way of fighting back against whatever's trying to make you ill, be it infection, inflammation, an autoimmune flare-up, even a reaction to medication, or rarely cancer. Fever isn't the enemy. In fact, it's often a sign your immune system is on the case. Of course, too high a fever can be dangerous, so don't ignore it if things get out of hand, especially if you've got other worrying symptoms. But for the most part, that slightly raised temperature, it's just your body's way of saying, "I've got this." If you found this breakdown helpful, drop a comment below with your thoughts or questions. And don't forget to subscribe for more myth-busting science right here. Stay curious, stay healthy.